some weird things, I guess, about myself. What I've noticed is that when I'm around new people, um, or people that don't know me very well, like acquaintances, I act normally, like I act like a person should act in public and things like that. But then when I'm like around people that I've known for a long time or people that I feel comfortable around, then the inner goofball like boils to the surface, and I immediately like start acting really weird, I guess you'd say. Like people at work, I finally feel kind of comfortable around them, so when I'm stressed out or tired or whatever, I usually like let my inner sassiness out just to kind of like bounce off of somebody and try to like get their energy, like try to keep everything happy and flowing and you know everything working properly to keep the chaos at bay, I guess you'd say. And so um sometimes I feel like some people take it the wrong way when I'm like being picking on people a little bit, just like messing with them sometimes, but not like in a mean way, or I don't try to make it in a mean way. Like I'll just like be like your whipped cream's crooked and like just random. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it unless I'm doing it. So I don't realize I'm doing it until somebody's like, hey, why are you being so sassy and like or something like that. And I was like, I don't know. Like I just do it. Like I don't know. But I also realized that especially when I'm bored or when I'm like on Skype with my boyfriend or whatever, I'm fine with being myself around him. So like I'll make faces at him and like um say weird stuff or whatever. I just like noticed he was just like Carmen, why are you so goofy and stuff like that? And I was like, just am. Um, what I've noticed also from other people's reactions to me is that when I'm telling a story, I get really animated, and I think people are surprised when when I get dramatic like that. And a lot of times when I'm being dramatic or doing something ridiculously funny or something, not necessarily to get a reaction, like I'm just kind of like explaining something or telling a story, but I do like make it dramatic and then I end up getting a reaction from them. Like it's as if I explain it to my boyfriend. It's as if like I'm the alien coming down from a different planet, and then they just look at me like, "What are you?" Like, like I thought you were this, but now you're this. And I'm confused. Boxes not fitting. So like I'll just like make jokes about myself and things like that too. Like I'll just be uh, like I was talking about running, and because we were talking about my boyfriend and I were talking about how we're both um overweight, and we were like, he was like, well, we'll go running, and I was like, I think you forget that I run like a duck. And he's like, well, we go swimming, and I was like, yeah, swimming, whatever. But he'll always say I run like a duck and swim like a swan, so I guess I'm the ugly duckling or whatever. But um, I'll just like make fun of my clumsiness and stuff like that, and laugh off things that happened to me. Like one time I got hit in the face with a volleyball net pole, and I laugh it off, and then like I was like, nope, I need ice. I need ice. um, but I feel like that when people see my more extroverted way, they think that I feel like they either think I'm extroverted and animated all the time because they see that side of me, or they think I'm an extremely quiet, introverted person. And when I try to like flip the switch on them, they don't know what to do. Like either when I'm extroverted around work all the time, and I'm being quiet one day, they think something's wrong. When I'm really just tired and I don't want to be around people, and I need to like go home and read a book or something. And at the same time, when I'm quiet around other people for a long time, and then I try to like be goofy around them, just kind of like put my toe in the water to see if they can handle that side of me. And if they take it the wrong way, then I would like go back and like retract that to the type of person that they see me as, just so I won't cause a ripple in like their ideology or whatever. But I feel like I surprise people a lot without without meaning to, really. Maybe because I kind of like mold into whatever they need me to be a lot, and then when I actually like present a different side of myself or like more of myself, they don't know what to do. But because I can be like really sweet and kind and sensitive, but then I can also be like sassy and blunt and in your face, and so it's kind of like um I'm all of those things. So it's difficult for somebody to pinpoint me as one thing or another. That's why I feel like a lot of people think I'm an extrovert, and then a lot of people don't see me that way at all. It's like growing up in high school, um, my parents would always see the talkative side of me because I was open around them a lot, and they'd always tell me like, don't talk them to death and all this other stuff. But then like whenever they'd talk to like the parents of the kids I'd hang around or whatever, or like the people at school, my dad's like, does she talk your ears off? And they're like, no, she hardly talks, or like she's really shy or whatever, whatever. And so there's like a different spectrum of how who I am compared to the environment. I feel like there's a lot of people out there like that. Like I see that in ENFPs a lot. Um, I feel like that the atmosphere around people affects how they act in a certain situation, but perhaps mine is just more dynamic because I am an extroverted introvert, somebody who needs to be around people but at the same time needs to be alone, so there's this dichotomy there, um, that is not as seen as much perhaps in different types. Also, I'm very dramatic because of the FA, and so I just wanted to express my feelings about that. I was thinking about that today, and just like hearing that from other people made me think about that more, um, because I don't really understand myself until I see somebody's reaction. So like it's kind of like a bouncing board. Whatever I get back, then I think about that. It's like, is that me? Like, what is me? Like, so that's kind of where I'm getting all the information. And helping me filter all through that and try to understand myself through all these perceptions of other people, I guess. Anyway, so I just want to express that, and perhaps y'all have more insight about it. And I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, bye.